So it's Friday. It's market day here on Camposol, A. Anyway, what I'm going to do in this one, I'm actually going to be doing my exercising while I'm chatting to you. So I'll be disappearing for a little bit, up and down. But I thought I'll just come back. Drags it out a bit, doesn't it? So what I'm doing at the moment, I'm walking up and down the, well, side to side from the pool. It's good for my legs, really. It's just get me back into Neil, top man. So I'm off again. I've got a couple more of these laps to do. Just to prove that I am mobile, but obviously I've got my thing. But what I usually do after done the exercising, I do 5 more without the floaty thing. Anita, top lady for popping in. You caught me on the exercise period. Now today, it's not as hot as yesterday. Now yesterday, the temperatures went over the 40s and we're on about in the shade. And who's that? That's Sally, top lady, well done. Yeah, that was in the shade. It was a hot day yesterday. Harvey, top man, Andrew, where's the sun? I know, it's not on. It's up there. It's up there. I've got a couple more to do. You probably can't hear me now anyway, talking to myself. So today it's not so sunny, but would you believe the temperature in the pool is the same as yesterday? So this shows you, not even having the sun out, this pool is just still like a bath. I'll show you in a minute. I'm just going to do a couple more of these. I've got 20 in the house. That's amazing, isn't it? 20 in the house. I'll be honest, guys, I'm not confident enough yet to do a bit of swimming. I just don't feel confident for that, but I feel quite confident using this thing, walking up and down. I've got Taylor's popped in as well, top man. Angela, top lady for popping in as well. Right, I'll do one more of these. Okay, so I'm coming back now. So I don't need to use this now, so I can get rid of that. I don't know if you can see that. Whoops! I've just knocked my head off then, haven't I? I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that down the bottom there. I've got a hose pipe because I think yesterday the water really got evaporated, and as you can also see, I haven't got me gimbal thing out there in the end of the month. Well done, Jazz. So now I'm doing my other part of my exercising. What this is I've got to stick my leg out front 10 times. So I'm not going to count it for you, I'm just going to guess it. Good morning, Malcolm, top man. So Wendy, top lady for popping in. It's not, as I said, it's not a sunny day. It's sort of a sunny, cloudy day today. Now, yesterday the temperatures were really hot, and last night, I'll be honest, I didn't get much sleep. I slept out on the terrace for a bit with Bonnie, had the fan on, had the back door open. I just couldn't sleep very well. So I might sound a little bit tired. Ali, top lady for popping in. Yes, out and about. So now I'm flicking my leg back. Just see, this is all for people that have to do their exercises if they have had an operation. I'm not too sure if it'd be the same. I would imagine it'd be the same if you had a knee operation. But if you had a hip operation, this is what you got to do. Now, obviously, not everybody's got a pool. So I can only presume that if you haven't got a pool, guys, then I suppose you would have to go to physio to a class or something for an hour or so, doing those sort of exercises. But I'll be honest, in a pool, but I suppose you could go to the local swimming pool. Even in this area, we got a couple of swimming pools that you can visit. One in Toltana, there's one down at Maveron, down towards the port. A really nice, and they don't cost much. So now I'm doing the step ups. Now the step ups are the ones I can know are working, because it's really stretching the muscles. And you have to be so careful in the pool because your leg comes straight up. So yeah, that's a bit of an effort. So you're getting all this now. You get me and the pain now. I don't mind doing a step up. Funny thing is, I find doing the step ups out the pool easy, but in the pool, I think because you can raise your knee a lot higher. Friend of mine in the Irish after a knee op, yeah, but it's cold there and there, eh? So, thank God I'm here. But yeah, the pool today is the same temperature as yesterday, which is, believe it or not. I mean, obviously I'll do mine in the morning because it's just, I think it's gone 10 here, so it's probably about 9 in the UK. But it's lovely and warm. It's so warm, I can't believe it. Anyway, I did put up a thing yesterday. They got this severe weather warning, which they always put up. It's for people that's obviously got breathing problems, and it's up until the 21st, because it looks like next week the temperature's going down a bit. Will it? I don't know, because we're not even into August yet. So it will rack it up. And Kev put up a, hang on, just get the duck, because you're not going to see it anyway, but you might do. So just to show you, I think you can work it out there. Yeah. So it's just touching 29, which I thought it might be a little bit cooler this morning. Anyway, a duck is going. And just in case, for those who want to know how far we top up the pool, if you can see those dark blue square things, we take it up to the very top one. But within a couple of days, it just evaporates. And to be honest, the water here I can't say all Spain, but I think the water here is pretty reasonable. I pay probably about 60 to 70 euros every 2 months, which I think is pretty good, really, considering we're in a country that does suffer from droughts and whatever else. And there's no, the news, they like jumping on the bandwagon. Oh, we're in a drought desert situation. People will die. I mean, obviously, there's always going to be people dying, unfortunately. But the farmers are still out in the fields. They're still doing the work. I mean, obviously, they're not out midday-ish, I don't think. I mean, I didn't go out at all yesterday because it was just too hot. I think that's where you got to use your noddle a bit. You don't go out in the midday sun. If you do, I'll stick a hat on my head. All you can do is twist you. I could do, couldn't I? But I'm not, because I think if I just started doing the twist in here, I might do something wrong. That's it, I haven't finished yet. I'll just remember, I've got to kick my leg out at the side there. See, this is what happens when you chat and you get taken off course. I've got 27 in the house, which is great to see. Don't forget the thumbs, guys. All helps with my little small YouTube channel. I've got to stick my leg out the side now, which, to be honest, in the pool, so easy. It just goes right out. And I know it's working because I am starting to walk a little bit better. But I know it's hard to believe, but I've been hobbling around for about 20 years now, and I'm learning how to walk again properly. But going up the steps now, so much easier. I mean, I still use my walking stick, my support stick, I say. I mean, I did try my normal wooden walking stick the other day. I just couldn't cope with it. And that, top lady, well done. I just couldn't do that. So hopefully next week, I was hoping to drive the car during the week, but my wound, I suppose, is still a little bit sore. I think it's probably more to do with the weather than probably me moving about, so I don't want to push it. So I'll try and drive again. I'm going to drive again next week. Don't panic. The wife will be with me. I won't be driving the car by myself. just in case something goes wrong. So yeah, the sun's starting to peak. It's not a very good day, you know. It's not like it's been the past couple of days where there's no clouds. Funny thing is, last night we took the dog out about 9:30, getting on to 10 o'clock really. Temperatures probably still in the 30s, but it's obviously a lot cooler for Bonnie to go out on a quick runabout. And as we was coming back, we got caught in a little rainstorm, you know, a little sort of a downpour for about 5 minutes. It sort of cleaned the car off for a little bit. Not enough to, I don't think, to water the plants, but it's just enough to keep things going. And I've just noticed, the reason why I thought I'd do it this side is because the sun's not out. And once that sun comes out, it's going to make my screen go dark. So what I might do, I think I'm going to move my phone to the other side, because what happens with the iPhone, well, I know I understand, if it overheats, it's sort of, it's because it's red hot now. So I'm going to walk. Hello, what's happened there? I'm going to walk across to the other side. So I'm walking now with no stick, no balancing thing, because the sun, once it gets onto the screen, it just goes dark. It sort of goes into shutdown mode. So I'm hoping, that's it, I'm back now. See, so you can do it. I mean, I'll be honest, guys. If you're thinking about, your hips playing up, it ain't gonna get better. I always thought it would. I thought coming out to Spain, oh, my hip would be better. I don't need the operation, and I did put it off a long time. And it wasn't until Steve dragged me down to the medical centre, we got ball running, and I'm glad I had it done, because I can see some of the benefits at the moment. I can't walk without the stick properly yet. Angela, top lady for popping in, well done. But at the moment, yeah, I'm still using the stick. But I notice now, when I'm going up the steps, I don't need that. I used to pull myself up the steps. I don't need that now. I've noticed with my leg now. Obviously, I got a long way to go, I think, with the muscle side of it. But I can get up the steps with pretty ease now, which is good. I never used to. Did you have to pay anything extra, or was it all covered by the insurance? Right, now, funny enough, I was chatting to a guy yesterday. He moved to Brazil before me, and he just contacted me and asked about his pension, because he didn't tell him that he's moved to Brazil, and he moved before me. I don't know why he didn't bother to tell the government site. Anyway, I said to him, well, once you get your pension, you get your S1, and your S1 is your health insurance, which is your national health insurance, which you paid into over the years. So, you know, some people say, you're not entitled to it. You are. And if you get your S1, you only get your S1, your health insurance, when you come of pension age. And then that will cover you. Here in Spain, it will cover you for your operation. Will cover you for anything. The only thing you're going to have to pay for still, no, I might be wrong, because it does seem to vary in different regions, but you have to pay for your prescriptions. Now, I know some people can get them free, but as far as I know, where we are, I still pay for my prescriptions. But that's the only difference. Other than that, I did ask, obviously you always ask, when I had my hip operation, didn't have to pay nothing. It's free. I think it would cost about 10 grand if I had it done privately. Now, the funny thing is, when I had my hip operation, I went in a private hospital. So, yeah, it didn't cost me nothing. But it's on my S1, which is my national health insurance. You know, my national health, I call it national health insurance. So, for those people around, but I do know countries like Germany, some other countries, you're not covered totally. I think you have to do a top-up. But in Spain, as far as I know, I mean, I don't, you know, if you got cancer and things like that, you shouldn't need to worry about any, but always worth checking. But some people also got private health insurance on top of that, if they want to get their treatment done quick. I mean, to be honest, my hip operation took about a year to go through the whole process of it. I started last year, probably about September, going to the doctor, and then he sent me away for x-ray, and then go back to the doctors. And you know how slow it can get. And then it went until the beginning of this year. I actually went to see a surgeon at the main hospital at Cartagena. And they said to me then, this could be within the next 6 months. And it'll probably be in a private hospital because obviously they all got a backlog. There's a lot of old people living here. Sharon, top lady. So yeah, and they were right. Within 6 months, so from January up until, you know what? I think it's can't remember. I think it was June, sort of late June. I had me about 3 weeks ago. I had it. Yeah, and I didn't have to pay for it, which was obviously a big help. Anyway, I've just noticed the time. It's I've been gabbling for quite a while now. Mad Dave's in the house. Not long before you're dancing, Dave. I'm not into the dance. Thank you for the info. Always interested in how it works over in Spain. Cheers, Barking. No problem. That's what this is all about. If you've got questions, I will try and answer them. You're doing well, mate. Thank you. Anyway, as Keith said, adios, amigos. Oh, hopefully tomorrow we'll have blue skies. It'll be a bit more sunnier. But yeah, I can safely say it's going to be hot. Now, the temperature, before I go, just forgot to tell you the temperatures. The temperatures today will be going up to 36, which is still hot, isn't it? Jazz. Adios. Adios, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow.